what does gross motor delay mean? I know we already talked about, developmental milestones happen in a range. Every kid develops at their own pace. As long as you are looking at, there's always some kind of improvement along their own curve. So
Mhm.
when do we determine that there's a delay happening?
Yeah. So if you've never seen a physio, obviously you're not going to know where your child lands on those curves. We usually say, obviously, we want them between the 25th and 50th percentile. If you're at home, you kind of Google gross motor skills and you're like, oh, yeah, maybe that one seems a little bit delayed. You want to ensure that every 2 to 4 weeks, they're either gaining something new or they're becoming better at it. So usually I'll say they might start rolling and then within 4 weeks they're torpedo rolling. So they're going from one end of the house to the other. They don't need to gain a new skill every 4 weeks, but so long as they're getting better at it, if nothing has changed after 6 to 8 weeks, that's when we kind of say that's when you should just get some support. Because then what happens is they're not only developing physically, but cognitively as well. So going back to saying if they had a preference one way, their brain just develops towards that side. It makes it easier, it makes it automatic. And so to go to the opposite direction, their brain, their personality is going to be like, I absolutely don't want to do that. Even though they might be able to strength wise, if you just help them, they just have developed that cognitive piece as well. And that kind of impedes on making things easier or providing exercises that could help them. So anything after about 6 to 8 weeks, we always say just get some support. We still consider it early intervention. I don't know the state of things in the States, but in Canada, definitely we hear a lot of, oh, they'll figure it out. Just give them time. Come back in 3 months, and then we'll see if things are still the way they are. We just say that's a little bit too much time. I say this to all my parents. Children are far smarter than we are. Like they might not communicate the best by screaming at us, but they really are smart. And after 3 months of doing the same thing over and over and over again, they're not going to want to all of a sudden be like, you know what, today is the day I'm going to do it to my other side. It just doesn't work like that for them. Unless, again, parents are encouraging it, but they're just going to do what's most convenient. And I do it all the time. I'd rather take the path of least resistance than do something a little bit harder. So anything over 6 to 8 weeks is technically where we would say get some supports. They are on track for potentially being delayed.
Yeah, like